All right, Bill, so we trust nursing homes to look after our loved ones when we're unable to do some, but boy, have we seen some scary, horrific video of some things that can really go wrong. But what do you do, though, if you're unsure about the quality of care that your loved one is receiving in a nursing home? What do you do if you think that they're being mistreated? Yeah, what are your steps?
And it's a horrible situation. You know, it's bad enough to unfortunately have to make the decision to put a loved one in a nursing home, because a lot of times that individual's care just cannot be met by you or your family, and they do need 24 hours care. And you see their nursing home injuries, and these are just examples of things that have occurred in nursing homes, not only in this, across the country, but in this area as well. Physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, neglect, and financial exploitation. In other words, getting them, sometimes there's been individuals to get the person to sign over wills and deed over the house and things like that. And you see the second one there, emotional abuse. Well, what is that? And a lot of times, some of the videos we've seen over my 25 years of being a lawyer, some of the videos we've seen are just horrific. Absolutely, where people are being yelled at and just screamed at and then hitting and beaten. And a lot of times, now, first of all, let me say, most nursing homes, I definitely want to say this, most nursing homes in this area are absolutely wonderful, and there are, your loved one is going to get great care. My family and I just went through this with my mother-in-law. She was in a home for about a week before she passed away. And I can tell you this, that place was wonderful. When she passed away, the whole staff gathered around and hugged on everyone, and they were crying. It was, so there are great places out there. So I do not want to come across as saying that all these places are bad, but there are some bad places. And there are some places where if you have any concern that your loved one is not getting the care that they need, then you need to intervene. And I guess the biggest advice I can give people is you need to be present. A lot of times people they drop off mom or dad or grandma and grandpa, and they just don't go back, except maybe once every 2, 3, 4 months. And you don't need that. That is not going to be conducive for good care. You need to be the squeaky tire, so to speak, and let people know that you're watching. And I will tell you this, in this day and age of technology and all, and we've seen a lot of this on TV recently, on the news, where some people are putting video cameras in their mother and father's rooms and watching what's going on, kind of like a daycare camera or something like that. To keep people in check. Absolutely, and check them out too when you see them. Talk to them, look for signs of that. Get on the internet, Google them, word of mouth, speak to people that, because, some places there are just absolutely you don't want to go to.